When you think of artificial intelligence, it has been the buzzword of 2024, and we can see this reflected in the stock prices with AI companies. Looking at Nvidia, it has grown almost 400% in the last 18 months, which is kind of crazy. And they're expecting the AI revolution to continue up until 2032, which we know is about 8 years away. They're saying it is going to be roughly 1.3 to 1.5 trillion-dollar industry with AI technologies. Now for Nvidia, a lot of people are saying the stock is kind of overvalued. Some people are still saying it has a lot of runway to go. When it comes to the growth factor, a lot of people on the other side are also saying that the stock might split because of the value it's at, which we could see a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, even a 5-to-1 split for Nvidia, which could be massive. But what are some of the stocks that are affected by AI that are really driving the shadow stealth AI superstars? 3 stocks that a lot of people are overlooking that have an incredible amount of runway. Now, normally I don't cover individual stocks, but I know when it comes to AI and the revolution, it is insane with the growth factor that we have seen over the last couple years. Knowing what is coming in the future, I feel like this is going to be really good poise. And even the ETFs that include the AI stocks as well, we have seen them soaring in the past. The first one we look at is AMD, which we know is advanced micro devices. So very similar to Nvidia. This is the primary competition of that company, but they've been experiencing a very strong performance in 2024 with a 147% increase in the past year, which a 46% rise in the current year. That is right. When you think of gains like that, it almost seems like it's unrealistic, or it's kind of going on the cryptocurrency kind of cusp of seeing 40, 100, 200, 400% growth. It is insane. Now, AMD stock is gaining a significant amount of traction. There's been a big surge in demand for the chips, coupled with the interest from major stock giants, which of course, we know that tech stocks have been driving everything. AMD is one of the premier AI stocks to be invested in. Currently trading at 202, but the stock is approaching its 52-week high of 227, which means it is poised to have a very high potential upside. Now, one of the catalysts for AMD is the launch of the M1 300 or the MI 300 graphics processing unit, which of course is going to handle those high workloads from that we're seeing with the AI chips. And of course, forecasted to do $3.5 billion in chip sales this year, which could be kind of crazy. So from a fundamental standpoint and just kind of running through this, it seems like 6% year over year revenue increase. We've seen a big increase in Q4, meaning the earning per share is very good at a 0.41 or 41 cents on the dollar. And we know it is a well-poised company. Now, another one that they have in here is Planeteer Technologies. Now, this is one that I hadn't heard of before, had to do a little research in this, but it is a big transformation over the last decade. So 10 years, it has evolved from a highly secretive government-focused business, which I think is pretty cool. So you talk about secret stealth, well, there it is, to a thriving entity achieving massive profitability. In the most recent Q4 earnings, they achieved a significant milestone by reporting its first ever positive net income, signaling a notable improvement in the financial performance. Now, for me, this doesn't say that it's really growing at a pace that I would like to see, but there's a lot of things that are kind of underlaying for this company that seem like it could be a really big role. So a key driver of Planeteer's growth is the AIP, the artificial intelligence platform, which plays a pivotal role in data analytics and providing actionable insight to businesses. The company boasts camps for clients that have instrumental in conventional leads and successful dealings. They secured 103 deals in the quarter, driving it into an increase in commercial clients. Now, again, it paired with a 32% year over year rise in commercial business, 11% growth in government revenue, accommodated by a 35% year over year customer count, meaning this company could go from the last reported revenue of $608 million into a $612 to $615 billion for the current quarter. So again, you're seeing massive growth out of some of these AI companies with the successful artificial intelligence platform. It underscores the potential to generate significant revenue in years ahead, which they're looking at the next 3 to 5 years. Following the AIP Con event they held, they raised the price from a target price of 30 to 35, which means this could be really a good company to invest in now. And they did go to an outperform rating, which means the company is far above the expectations. And a lot of people are saying with a steady growth trajectory and the existing presence in both government and commercial sectors, which we know government is incredibly hard to get into, that it is a very strong buy in the market with a year-to-date increase of 48%. That is right. We are up another 48% this year alone, which means if this continues to go with the commercial side and also with that government side, we could see this being a pivotal player when it comes to artificial intelligence and the integration into the government platforms. And the final one in here that I feel a lot of people really overlook, and one of the big reasons is the AI. Now, this is Amazon. Now, all of us are familiar with this. If you don't get boxes on your door every day, then you might not have a spouse. But Amazon, widely recognized as one of the premier e-commerce globally, but AI capabilities are often overlooked. This is a big part. Now, when you think of e-commerce, you think of Amazon, but the AI portion of it is huge. Amazon has a presence across industries, coupled with strong performance, cloud computing, which we know is driving a lot of NVIDIA's through the web services, positioned as a significant player in the AI space. The AWS, which is the Amazon Web Services, continues to be a reliable generator and revenue generator with a notable 13% year over year increase in revenue. With a substantial market share, it contributed $24.2 billion in revenue for the quarter and $91 billion to the year. So, I mean, we're talking almost $100 billion just with the AWS or the Amazon Web Services are contributing almost $100 billion in there. And that is on top of everything else that Amazon has evolved in and everything else that Amazon does. Now, of course, the utilization of the AI technology across multiple platforms has really enhanced the cloud infrastructure. Despite it trading at $175, the stock appears undervalued and is considered to have a really big growth potential. Year-to-date gains around 16% and remarkable 89% over the past year. That is right. It is still trading below those that are outperforming like AMD and like NVIDIA. But overall, when it comes to AI stocks, I usually don't talk about individual stocks, but anytime that I see, some players in some of the competition that we're seeing out there for NVIDIA, and again, I've kind of seen it on both sides of the fence where a lot of people are saying that NVIDIA is not overvalued. It's really good, price right now. It's got a lot of growth potential. And I'm also thinking, again, with this article, a lot of the AI stocks that are out there that people are not seeing or not hearing or not getting as much coverage, that can really make an absolute game changer. So guys, which one would you invest in? Definitely let me know in the comments. If you're still going all in on NVIDIA, if you're looking for AMD, if you're going in and Planetaire Technologies, or if you're up in your ante with the AI that Amazon is bringing, let me know in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video.